What's up, bitches? I'm not recording this on Bisexual Awareness Day, but I am recording it during Bisexual Awareness Month, and I just wanted y'all to be aware of me. Are you aware? Anyway, welcome back to Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. We moved into our team house. It's 3 days later, and it looks like some drama might be happening. So, let's dive into it, huh?
Okay, who replaced the desktop wallpaper on my computer with a photo montage of scary clowns? It's not funny.
I think it's kind of funny. But not funny if you have calrophobia? Do you have calrophobia?
What happened to my lucky socks? They were right here. I need them. I need my lucky socks.
It was the sock gremlins.
Someone left the door open, and now Minx is lost in the building. And that someone better find her, or that someone is gonna get an ass whooping.
Oh shit. Oh no. Everything's breaking down.
Loxley, I swear to R and Jesus, if you don't stop humming that song under your breath, I'm gonna tear out your throat and feed it to you.
Okay. Jeez. The best days are ahead of us. Honest. Well. Oh, is that a level clear? I could've just... I could've just done that on the end of the last episode. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh well, more content. Let's take a look at my score. Okay, went down with Zapper, but went up with Jinx. And Heart. Proven to be, yep, gentle and sweet soul, yep. Ooh, 23,700 points, nice. Nope, no need to change my metadata. Sure, let's save the game. Alright. Return. Are we... Ooh, maximum impact. Are we gonna get a visit from Punchy 78? It's 78, right? I know it's Punchy. Yes! Fight Shack. Punchy 78. Alright, I had the number correct.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. The Pro Tour is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious qualification points to claim a place at the main event.
That's us, baby. We're one of those contenders.
With the next major event on the horizon being the lucrative
Crimson
Max. Tiger
that's
Invitational
the convention
this
that's
year's
basically,
Max.
you know, PAX.
All the power players are getting ready for a fight.
Invitational tournament at Max East, best of the best, Pro Tour points on offer. Also, Max is super fun. Take showers. Oh my... If you go to conventions, you know how bad it is where, you know, some people just apparently have never heard of a shower before. Take a fucking shower. Axe and deodorant is not a shower.
This could be the major win everybody's favorite underdog team needs to really reach for the gold.
That's us. We're the favorite underdog team.
But fighting in local arcades is nothing compared to the big stage at Max. Can they see this through?
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe, smash the bell, rate Fight Shack 5 stars, tell your friends, tell your enemies. This is getting intense.
Man, remember YouTube had a star rating system? I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been making videos since 2008. Long before the liking was a thing. It was, you rate a video 1 to 5 stars. It was that easy. I've been doing this thing for a long time as a hobby, fuck. You ever just have an existential crisis in the middle of recording a Let's Play? It is the distant future year, yep, and I am on a roll. I've won every major challenge put before me, overcome every setback, and today, I'm going to utterly destroy the next obstacle in my path. And now I'm at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. If we win this, we curry favor with our sponsor and rack up some very critical Pro Tour points. It's time to be serious, and while most of the time I can keep that vibe rolling, today, well... Oh wow, there's a P2W sign. Is there a Shadowsense Lounge sign? I can't remember the sign that I used for our thingy. We chose a logo, right? I can't remember. Shit! I'm pretty far outside my comfort zone, which is going to make matters difficult. Specifically, I'm 2,408 miles away from my comfort zone. Instead of my comfy and chaotic East Coast city homestead, I've flown out to the West Coast, to the rainy gem of the Pacific Northwest, to Max Prime. Ah yes, Seattle. What's Max Prime, you may ask? Because I had to ask myself, looking like a total newbie in the process. In a word, crowded. Yeah, it's yummy. Only $9. Nice Comic Sans. Yeah, Mega Nintemperado. Is that what that is? Max is what you get when 70,000 people descend upon a building the size of an airport. All of them here to hawk retro gaming wares, play new arcade games, and enter tournaments. So not only am I fighting off jet lag from my first coast-to-coast trip, dealing with a neck ache from some kid kicking the back of my seat, and generally craving death, I'm also elbow to elbow with unwashed gamers eager to hustle for rare finds, valuable wares, and championship glory. Honk! It's the Untitled Goose Game! Yes! The expo hall alone is like an aircraft hangar, packed with vendor booths and playable prototype games. All the major companies and arcade chains have a presence here. Even console games are represented, with the big three of Sega, Nintendo, and Atari having booths, but the Palace, the world's biggest arcade franchise, easily drowns them out. All the flashing lights and noisy crowds are threatening to drown me out too. So yeah, a little in over my head considering I was a PC gamer shut-in until recently, but my teammates are eating this up with a spoon. Finally, a Left Coast Max! I've been at the Right Coast Max event plenty of times. Now I can compare the two. If you need me, I'll be, probably everywhere. Wow, so many people who love video games under one roof. Can't wait to say hello to all of the indie devs and see what they've been making. This is the best. First stop has to be the retro game dealers, though. Maybe I can get a few more rare finds for my collection. 50-hour Japanese RPGs, here I come. Okay, this is a bit much, isn't it? Pity Jinx couldn't come with us. I'd love to grouse about the gaudiness with her. Meantime, think I'll also engage in retail therapy. See you later. Leaving me with the two most social individuals in our entire group, sticking by my side for the time being.
Marvelous.
Such an intense atmosphere. I'd heard many a sung song of the wonders to be found at Max, but I admit, little has prepared me for the reality. But I shall remain steadfast in the face of this madness, rest assured.
I vibe with it.
Behold, the wonders of Max. Glorious and terrifying all at once. This is the second biggest Max I've ever seen. First being Max East, of course. And then there's the P2... Queen Bee! Queen Bee is here. I gotta get in that meet and greet line. I gotta see Queen Bee! Luckily, I won't have to fight the crowds too much. Since I'm casting the matches for the Invitational, I've got a special VIP badge. I can come and go when I please. If you want to see Max in all of its magnificence without a sea of bodies, I can let you borrow it after show floor hours are over. That was the Winners Don't Use Drugs logo. Or splash screen. Is this a bad time to mention that I haven't been in a room with more than 10 people since it was high school graduation? I mean, look at this. Where do we even start with this? Is there a map? Do I need a guide and survival gear? Should I swear to offer my tasty flesh as nourishment if we get stranded?
I disagree, my friend.
Come now, it's not quite all that. But honestly, a guide isn't a bad idea. Loxley and I can be your Max guides. If you need anything, we're only a text away. Assuming you can get any service, of course. 70k people up battling to connect to the Wi-Fi is a tournament on its own. Rhapsody is right. We will be by your side as needs be.
Tally-ho!
Besides, your focus today is the Crimson Tiger Invitational, yes? Put all this aside and keep your goals in sight. No need to engage with the teeming masses if you're really only interested in competitive play. Do what makes you happy.
Sounds good to me.
Agreed! Do what you want to do. And if you're getting overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break and clear your head. And then there's P2W up there. Remember that there is an outside, it does exist. One last piece of advice from your guide. Don't forget to have some fun while you're here. There's so much more to do than the tournament. Right, tournament. Focus on the tournament. Okay, I'm ready. Ready to do this. This is my time. This is my hour. I can do this. This is another tournament. Very, very critical one that will earn us favor with Crimson Tiger and a ton of Pro Tour qualification points. But just another tournament. I take a deep breath to calm my nerves and turn to face the combat arena. It's a huge stage decorated up for the big showdowns between the top professional teams, all invited by Crimson Tiger. Its aura flows into the surrounding booths and right up to my toes. Soon I'll be taking on challengers there, so why not get the lay of the land? It's good to know what I'm getting myself into. Using various hand motions and signals, I let Rhapsody and Loxley know that I'm going to wander toward the stage to check it out. They nod in approval, and I try not to get lost on the jaunt over to the stage. I approach the impressive stage and... Huh? Why is there a press gathering by the stage seating area? The actual tournament doesn't start for another hour. Which is why Crimson Tiger is proud to announce a brand new sponsorship of Team Play to Win. What? We're happy to work with Victoria Proud, whom you may know better as Valkyrie, two-time EVO champion and coach for Team Play to Win. Crimson Tiger certainly knows how to play to win, and we're thrilled to support the dreams of P2W as they rise in the Pro Tour ranks. Camera flashes go off as the press snaps photos of the newly minted business partners, and then one of them asks a question that's burning in my mind. What about your previous sponsorship at the Shadowsense Lounge? Unfortunately, we've parted ways with the Shadowsense Lounge. Their spot in the Crimson Tiger Invitational will be given to Team P2W. We wish your little team the best of luck in the future and see nothing but success in store for them. Now, as we look to the future, we look to Team P2W. We hope you enjoy seeing them dominate at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. As the crowd of journalists disperse, I march right on up to confront my former sponsor. Oh fuck. You can't just drop the Shadowsense Lounge. We have a contract. I'm disappointed to say the least. Ooh. I'm doing this one. Excuse me, but we had a contract with Crimson Tigers. You can't just dump us without 2 weeks' notice or something like that, right? Actually, there is an exception clause if we feel you aren't representing our brand well. We've done everything you've asked of us. Yes, but you haven't grown. Haven't signed new players, won us any money, or anything indicating you're big enough to justify the investment. But on the plus side, we've already paid for your trip to Max. Enjoy your hotel room and the convention at your leisure. Plenty of fun to be had even if you can't play in the tournament, right? If you'll excuse me, I've got other business to attend to. Despite my former sponsor slinking off, the one who really backstabbed me stands in her ground. We lock eyes and she takes a step towards me. Victoria Proud, back-to-back EVO champion known as Valkyrie, owner of Team P2W, most powerful woman in the industry, is almost gentle in her expression. Could that be sympathy?
Defeat is never easy, I know. But in reality, this is me doing you a favor. I know it's hard to see right now, but that's the truth of it.
Excuse me?
You're way in over your head, and you don't even realize it. I've been grinding the pro gaming scene all my life, from the original Street Fighter through to Fist of Discomfort 1 and 2. I've been here, building the scene, while you were busy tinkering with building blocks in preschool.
Okay, Bane. That's similar to something he says in that movie, right? I haven't seen it.
And that's not a dig at you. I'm trying to point out that I've been in your situation before, making the exact same mistakes you are. Nobody was there picking me up when I fell. No one helped me. So that's what I'm doing for you, here and now. Helping you see that you aren't ready for this. Are your players signed with actual contracts? Do you even have an accountant or a lawyer?
I have an iris. She waves her phone in my direction where a neon wireframe of a familiar virtual girl waves back.
Yeah, I've got one of those too. She's handy, but an app is no substitute for having a full support staff. You're playing at being something you're not. You should stick to having fun with your friends and let this fantasy of yours go. There's no shame in being a casual.
You say that, but I strongly doubt you have my best intentions at heart. I'd say you're making a strategic move to head off a rival and justifying it afterwards. Well, gosh, thanks, Mom. Am I also grounded without dessert, too? Yeah, you think this is gonna stop me? You just made a fatal mistake, Miss Proud. Don't forget that we're the ones who humiliated you when you came into our little arcade, and we can do it again. This changes nothing. We won't stop. We can't be stopped. We'll bounce back from this and take your throne from under you.
Unlikely, kid. You're 10 years too early in your career to have the slightest chance of unseating me. But hey, dream big. Life isn't one of those ridiculous underdog sports movies you've grown up watching. Real life is seldom so neat and tidy. If you lost your funding, that's your fault. If I hadn't done it, someone else would have. Learn the lesson and move on.
And she walks away. As I'm no longer even the tiniest of concerns to her, just another try-hard for her to dismiss.
Iris, what's my schedule like for the next hour?
All clear, ma'am.
Good. Find me somewhere pleasant to have a spot of lunch before the first round begins.
Leaving me with all of Max before me and no actual reason for me to be here anymore. With the impromptu press conference of doom over, I listlessly wander back towards my friends. Once we join up again, I quickly reiterate what went down. That's rough. It's not like we needed another reason to dislike P2W. They're really hitting us where it hurts. But on the bright side, we don't have to wear Crimson Tiger's hideous outfits anymore. Not sure the bright side is all that bright, Rhapsody. Once we get home, we still have to rent to pay and team salaries. If we can't pay, we'll lose the apartments. Some of us will have to find new jobs. No, we're in too deep. We need a new sponsor to keep the ball rolling. No way around it. Where can we find a last-minute sponsor? I don't know. But I do know something, or someone rather, I can turn to. I pull out my phone. Iris, what do you got for me?
Beep beep.
I've already started searching. Could take a few days though. Right now the news feeds are choked with news of P2W signing with Crimson Tiger. We may need to wait for that story to cool off to find someone interested in us. We're literally yesterday's news at this point. I'm not sitting around waiting. I'm the coach, the responsible cat herder. I gotta get on top of this as soon as I can. Should probably head back to the hotel and do some serious research. Not like there's any reason for me to stick around here anymore. Indeed you could do that. Or you could take a break from being a manager and let your friends help you out instead. Rhapsody and I can solve this problem. What? No, it's okay, this is my job, you don't have to... I insist. I'm your sword arm, yes? My liege must rest and recuperate while I tirelessly fight this battle. Besides, I have hidden talents which may apply. Making contacts, networking, wheeling and dealing. I have experience in such matters. Chatting up possible new sponsors for us will be child's play.
Yeah.
Loxley's right. I may have a few leads myself. It helps to get to know the right people, and I can track them down in between casting matches. Leave this to us, Shadow. You and the rest of the Shadowsense Lounge go have fun. You've done plenty for us already. Let us return the favor. When I first arrived at Good Clean Fun, I lamented having all these chores and duties, but now handing them off feels weird. Feels like I'm admitting defeat, like I failed. But if someone else is offering to pick up the burden, well, maybe I should take them up on that? There's no shame in it, right? I guess it could work, but are you sure? I don't mind, really. It's my job to figure stuff like this out. Honestly, between my allies and Rhapsody's industry connections, we're likely better positioned to do this than you are. Weren't you a complete shut-in before you met us? I wasn't a complete shut-in. Did go down to the corner store to buy some nachos. Sometimes. The pinnacle of diplomatic prowess, that.
Shall we?
Besides, if we should fail, nothing is lost, yes? You and your Iris simply resume your efforts after this weekend's festivities. You've earned a break. If you overwork yourself, you'll burn out. We've all seen you putting in the overtime getting everything together for us. So let Loxley and me take a shot at this, okay? They're not wrong. I haven't slept well this last month as we move from practice session to practice session, online tournament to online tournament. And the times I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat with the images of pixelated smiles burning in my brain, well, those sure didn't help either. Okay, I put it in your hands.
Excellent.
You may rely upon us. Meanwhile, we're at Max, the nexus of fun and games. The perfect opportunity to immerse yourself further in arcade culture, yes?
Nice.
Now's the time to go out there and experience your first Max. We've got this. Aimless and directionless, me, an FOD2 junkie and PC gamer, versus a thundering herd of arcade fanatics. This is not a matchup I can counter. I should definitely seek out my friends. I don't mind playing second fiddle to whatever fun they're having. Who do I want to look for first? Fortunately, Iris has a map of the convention center loaded up and ready, complete with handy icons representing each of them. Oh. Punchy78 is here. Jinx is in the parking lot. I'm gonna go hang out with Zapper. I find Zapper playing the latest light gun slinging action game and on offer from a major publisher. She's playing Guns Akimbo as usual. The cabinet is decorated in camouflage and netting with sandbags and ammo boxes on the floor around it as stage props. On screen she mows down waves of terrorists round after round. But despite racking up an amazing kill streak, unlocking a drone airstrike to rack up even more bloody deaths,
Nah.
she holsters the guns and steps out of the way. The next two gamers in line grab them quickly, eager to play, as are dozens waiting patiently behind them. Can't read today. Oh hey, what's up? How's Max treating ya? Spirit glanced at the line in front of the game and alongside it, and wrapping around the booth twice over. How long were you waiting to play that game? Not long. I knew a guy who knew a guy. Oh, so I guess abandoning ship in the middle of the demo isn't a great loss then. Nah, that's not why I folded. It's... Well, the game sucks, so why keep playing? Isn't it like a multi-million-dollar juggernaut which scored 9 out of 10 from every reviewer on Earth? I mean, I'm a PC gamer and even I've heard of...
Not interested.
Not my thing. Let me explain. You know I love light gun games. The hotter the better. More chaos, more sharpshooting skills, more over-the-top action. But usually I'm shooting robots, zombies, aliens, cartoon gangsters, stuff like that. When it comes to realistic military shooters, well, no. Not my thing. I don't like glorifying gun violence. I get it. Hooray for patriotic murder simulators, right? Now, citizen, it's our patriotic duty to virtually go overseas and depopulate the land so our oil interests can move in. Capitalism ho! Instead of Bethesda, it's Methuselah. And then there's Pac-Kun. I know, right? It's just so blatantly obvious what they're pushing. I mean, consider what would happen if you turned it around and we were playing a foreigner going all like, I'm in your base killing your mans. They'd throw a fit. But you pick a socially acceptable target and jam a bald eagle in there. All good. That won't result in congressional hearing over video game violence. I know tangling up games and politics is kind of Loxley's thing. I know I make fun of him for it, but this one hits home for me, you know? Let's say the main issue is... The main issue is that guns are awesome. That's the general impression I get from you, yes. No, I don't mean that in a good way. We don't use the word awesome in its traditional sense anymore, do we? To be filled with awe? Awe can be wonderful or terrible. I look at the cold metal precision of a mass-manufactured assault rifle and I'm filled with awe that someone would design an object purpose-built for mass murder. It's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Hell of a thing. Like Oppenheimer looking at an atomic bomb and seeing the ghosts of its future victims. So the problem is that it's too brutal a reminder of actual reality? Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome.
Now give me a laser pistol, give me robots, give me 2 bottomless Hollywood pistols and million mooks to Cylon. Give me something awesome. Something that's so over the top and down the other side and up the side of the next hill that I can relax and sink into fantasy.
Aw, yeah.
You do that and we're good. We can have some fun with violence without feeling like we're advocating murder. We can chill the hell out and blast some baddies. So basically you want to live inside an 80s action movie. So what I'm getting from you is that if you could crawl into a badass 1980X action movie and live there, you'd be cool with that. So which one? Commando, Terminator, Aliens? I'm thinking Running Man. I mean, sure, it's a dystopian nightmare world where you fight to death on a TV game show, but I like competition, you know? And in the sequel, I can gear up to overthrow the media overlords with all my awesome rebel friends, which is neat. There wasn't a sequel to The Running Man. Not in your imagination, maybe. In mine, I have 2 acts of the script already done.
You know I'm down.
But yeah, you get the idea. I just want action, not reality. Give me action or give me death. Or a sandwich. A sandwich is also cool. Realizing we're still loitering around the crowded booth of military shooter fans, Zapper nods and waves for me to follow her. We shuffle off to the side of the con floor. Slightly quieter, but not by much. In other news, rumor mill's saying we lost your sponsor today, huh? Crap, alright, I almost forgot. It's cool, it's cool. You got this, right? I trust that you got this. I don't mean that in a questioning way, I literally trust that you got this. Actually, Loxley and Rhapsody are taking first crack at finding a new sponsor. They got this. Hopefully.
You know I'm down.
Yeah, I can see that. Rhapsody knows her stuff. Okay, doubly less worried now. See, this is why you rule. You got this shit on lock. Anything you can't fix yourself, you've got good people around you ready to dive in. That's a hell of a force of nature you're packing in terms of charisma points. More than I've ever managed, at least. I'm happy to count myself as one of your allies in the war we call life as a pro gamer. And, you know, just happy being in your general area. Okay, now I'm getting all cutesy and stuff. I should really knock it off. I don't mind cutesy, it's a good look for you. I try to shoot for hot rather than cute. I think we get enough cute already in this game, but hot's in short supply without you and me around. And on that note, I leave. Catch up with you later, Shadow. Zapper blazes her own trail and I never know what's coming next. It's interesting getting these little peeks inside Zapper's head. From the outside she looks like a mindless adrenaline junkie, but inside... Okay, inside she's also an adrenaline junkie, but a mindful one. And unless I'm reading my signals wildly wrong, maybe she's kinda sorta a little bit totally into me? Possibly? That's a nice thought. There's still so much more to see and do. Where should I explore next? We're gonna go... chat up Jinx. But we'll do that in the next video because my throat is getting a little rough from talking because I've done 2 videos today for this game and that's enough. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.